Good evening, sir.
Very good evening. I'm sorry, guys. Isha, have you checked that presentation?
Good evening, sir.
Very good evening.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
So,
Yes.
I have a small request.
Please go ahead.
Can I come tomorrow a little early?
Okay. That's very strange.
It is, but I'll explain it to you why I want to come. Actually, tomorrow I have to adjudicate a behas competition, and that will be starting from 9 a.m. and it will be taking place till 10:30 a.m. And
Okay.
it takes almost 1.5 hours for me to go to Tarumitra from my home. And
Okay.
tomorrow Anshu is coming, and I don't want to miss tomorrow's that session at Tarumitra. So will it be okay if I come to Tarumitra by 9 and I can host the debating competition there itself? No, no one will be coming. It will be online. Uh, just I will be there. I will be hosting it online only. So can I do that? Just a
Sure.
small request, sir. Like, because the traveling time will be saved. Then I can manage both the works.
Please.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I will be coming to Taramitra by 8:45 till 9.
Nice. I will be around. I'm
Okay.
not sure I will be around or not because tomorrow I'm also looking forward to go to that cleanup drive.
Okay.
I have to check with
Father
Khushbu
Tony
on it.
will be there?
But I will make an arrangement, don't worry.
Okay. Thank you,
You
sir.
can set
I
me
just
in the
need the
same.
Wi-Fi password, nothing else. And a place to sit.
You still don't have a Wi-Fi password.
Creativity, I know that. But I just need a place to sit, that's all.
Yeah, please, please. Anything else?
No, sir,
Is there
that's all.
anything today?
Is it?
Is anyone else joining us?
Yeah, sure. I guess new interns also, they are also joining.
I cannot see them.
But I don't know, many of them are having problem with their link. They are not able to join through the like registered link. So they keep on asking for the link. And if I will share, then they will join by my name.
Okay.
Actually, by mistake, you sent it the message on the top.
तब खाना खा लिए?
नहीं खाना बना हुआ है
अच्छा
थोड़ा लेट कर भी उठना है
अच्छा अभी खाओगे?
अभी कहीं
ठीक है, लाइट जला हुआ है ना?
सब जला हुआ है
ठीक है।
बैठे हुए थे बातचीत नहीं
अच्छा अच्छा
इसलिए तो
ठीक है, दरवाजा खुला ही छोड़ दो।
बुलाइए आज वीडियो हो गया
और ऋषा, उन दोनों का नाम कॉलेज नेम पता चला था क्या? एक ने तो शायद मुझे
सर हम
response
मैसेज
किया।
किए थे, हम कॉल भी किए थे, लेकिन ना मैसेज का रिप्लाई आया दोनों की तरफ से, ना ही कॉल लगा।
Okay. Okay. So what do we have today as an agenda? I have something today.
Please, sir.
Does anyone else have anything? No one?
Sir, I have opened that link, that plastic waste वाला जो था ना, that I have opened. तो उसमें just the acts are showing, फिर register करने के लिए बोल रहा है तो I have seen उसमें the like environment से related there are ये अरे यार I forgot that. Environment से related there are some acts, government acts, and some rules and regulations are there, and some sort of that data is also present.
Okay. So do you want to present that first?
No, sir, you go ahead. I'm still working on that. Mostly I will be discussing tomorrow only,
Okay.
because I
no
don't have
worries.
authentic data.
No worries. So today I wanted to work up, like have a conversation a little bit about the policies on plastic waste management rules. Like, what are the policies? We are talking about plastic. We are going ahead and working on the ground, going for the cleanup drives, collecting all the plastic. But are we aware, like, what are the rules? How much of us we know? Anyone? क्या आपको पता है आप में से कुछ लोगों को या फिर किसी को भी?
Sir, the amendment rules.
Only the amendment rules or the complete rules? Like who are the
Some
stakeholders?
of them I know,
Okay, cool.
not all.
So
Some I know.
yeah, so I have a like I think I've shared जब आप लोग का internship start हुआ था, then only I gave you one PDF to go through. Did I? Or anyways, so let's. Is my screen visible to all?
Yes, sir, it is.
Hmm. So here we will be talking a little bit about the plastic waste management tools 2016 and little bit of amendments thereafter. Who are the stakeholders? Suppose if there is कोई भी regulation होता है तो उसको चलाने के लिए या फिर उसको पालन करने के लिए या फिर उसमें जो भी होता है, there are somebody needed, right? So who are these people? Who are the people as the stakeholders? So state एक तो state level monitoring committee होगी इनकी और उसमें एक सेंट्रल पोल्यूशन कंट्रोल बोर्ड है जो कि सेंटर के लिए है, एसपीसीबी है स्टेट पोल्यूशन कंट्रोल बोर्ड जो कि स्टेट्स के लिए है, और पीसीसी इज लाइक पोल्यूशन कंट्रोल कमिटीज, दीज आर फॉर यूनियन टेरिटरीज. देन म्युनिसिपैलिटी एंड ग्राम पंचायत है, म्युनिसिपैलिटी इज फॉर द अर्बन एरियाज एंड ग्राम पंचायत इज फॉर रूरल एंड ट्राइबल एरियाज. There are new terms. These are the PIBOs, जिसको बोलते हैं producer, importers, brand owners. Who are these people? We'll come to know about them a little lately, but इनके बारे में थोड़ा सा बता दें. These are the people जो कि कोई भी सामान produce करते हैं या फिर import करते हैं या फिर अपना नाम लगा करके उसको बेचते हैं. Retailers, street vendors, all of these are stakeholders in the plastic waste management tools 2016 onwards. Waste generators. Who are these waste generators? And there's another thing which has came up. This is producers responsibility organizations, PROs. So these are the new kind of organizations coming up because of the change in the policy, and these are the new terms of businesses coming into existence nowadays because of these policies. So we'll go through it and we'll understand what is PRO also. So here we check like the state level committee, SPCB, and so they have, everybody has some roles and responsibilities, right? So members of state level monitoring committee, they have very limited role. Who would be the member of this committee? So secretary of urban development department, chairman, municipal corporation, director, municipal corporation, administrator, convener, commissioner, GST, and the representative of plastic association organizations, the companies or the organizations who are producing plastic or plastic product. They may have their association, so they would be the ones. And the chemical manufacturer association and drug manufacturer association will be the member of the state level monitoring committee. Responsibilities, yeah, here it comes. What would be their responsibilities? What I was saying earlier is like very limited. They have to meet, evaluate performance every once in a 6 months. Means they have to meet twice in a year. A small meet at least once, or it has not to be twice also. They can meet at least once in a year and evaluate what is happening on the policies and what are things happening on it. So one of the evaluation process that we see nowadays is Swachh Sarvekshan. So responsibilities again, what are the responsibilities of Central Pollution Control Board, State Pollution Control Board, and Pollution Control Committees? Enforcement of the provisions of Plastic Waste Management Rules 2016 relating to registration, manufacture of plastic products and multi-layered packaging, processing and disposal of plastic waste. So they have to see that all these things are like being happening. If it is not happening, if it is not being enforced on the we'll have to look into that. Yeah, so there are some rules. Another thing is, must ensure no person shall manufacture, carry bags, recycle plastic bag or multi-layer packaging without registration from SPCB or PCC. So as per the region there where they are, they're in union territory or state. If they want to, do a recycling business, then they cannot go anonymously. They will have to register. So if they are registered, they would be given some guidelines that how to process, what should be, what there should be some norms and guidelines that they will have to follow for the recycling. And then it could be monitored by, State Pollution Control Board or Pollution Control Committee, because they will know and they can go and check. And they can also get information and data every quarterly or monthly or whatever this says. Then another thing is, shall not renew registration of producer unless the producer shall possesses an action plan endorsed by Secretary Urban Development Department for setting of plastic waste management system. So if they are already doing it as a business, they can get it registered. And if they don't have registrations, if they don't have business and they want to do it, so first of all, they will have to make a plan of action. And then get it like approved from the Secretariat of Urban Development Department. Am I clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Other responsibility is time to time issue guidelines for proper disposal and management of plastic waste. So yeah, State Pollution Control Board plus and the Pollution Control Committee and Central Pollution Control Board. They have to keep on, like, because they will be doing research and everything. So, and they will also have a lot of data, what is happening, what is not happening. So they will analyze the data and they will also propose guidelines, like what to do and how to do. Like in Holi, there are, how many of you travel by car, by the way, and listen to radio sometimes? Anyone? Because I'm not sure anywhere else radio is available now. Anyways, so yeah, on radios and sometimes on television also, like before Diwali or some kind of, some of the government advertisements keep on coming. That's what we were talking about the last time, and that is what Isha is also preparing. Suppose. Then another thing is, like, State Pollution Control and Pollution Control Committee shall submit annual report and use on the use and management of plastic waste to Central Pollution Control Board before 31st of July every year. So not this year, but last year का report तो इन्होंने भेज दिया होगा. Then then is the responsibility of Central Pollution Control Board to consolidate all the annual reports received from various states and union territories and consolidate them, analyze them, and use and management of and develop, a consolidated annual report. And that should come by August 31st every year. So there was plastic waste management rule earlier also in 2011, and before that also there was some rules on recycling of plastic. However, what is difference between the earlier rule, or also we will come to know where the rules and what has been changed in the rules of 2016. So it has inclusion of stakeholders. Like earlier, only municipal areas were part of, waste management or plastic waste management. Now there are many more stakeholders now. Everybody is a stakeholder. Brand owner is there, importer is there, and a gram panchayat is there. Producer, like the one on the waste generator, like we, all of us are part of it now. Even though I'm living in a tribal area, and if I'm producing waste, then I'm a waste generator and I have a responsibility. What are my responsibilities as a waste generator? We will see that in a while, hopefully. Earlier, the carry bag was like in 2011, the rule said like carry bag made of virgin or recycled plastic shall not be less than 40 microns in thickness. In 2016 rules, it just changed that 40 microns to 50 microns, the thickness. And every time this has a pattern, like every time there's a new amendment, there's always like a shift to a newer number or a higher thickness for this plastic. This is also a very good idea. We'll talk about it lately. Yeah. Carry bags. Another thing is like carry bags or plastic packaging to be reused for foodstuffs, pharmaceuticals, or drinkables should be in natural shade or use pigment as per this is the IS 983311981 code. So what exactly is this talking about? Like any plastic packaging thing or a packet which is holding maybe a food, maybe coming from Zomato, Swiggy, or whatever, or the pharmaceuticals, the drugs that we need, and drinkables, like whatever we are consuming, or anything that humans are consuming, should come like the pigment, the color of the carry bag should have this color code only. So what does this color code say? So it's a food grade, edible, like we should not, and it should be made up of, it should not be used like with the recycled plastic, because suppose a carry bag, we don't know what kind of colors they have used or what are the toxins there are there in the color. So once you are using for recycle, then you are using it for food stuff, then that is a problem. So there is a rule already for that. And this is what this code stands for. If you want to learn more about this code, just copy this number or you can note it down and put it on the Google and you will get a lot of information around it. So there's no change in it. In 2016 also it was the same. In carry bags made up of recycled plastic shall not be used for storing, carrying, dispensing, and packaging foodstuff or drinkable. It is the same thing that I was just saying about, while closing the last slide, that any item which doesn't have that code, this IS 983311981 code, then the things shouldn't be used, or the plastic shouldn't be used for storing foodstuff or drinkables or pharmaceuticals, depending upon if they are solid or liquid. There's no change in that. There is some new thing like sachet using plastic materials shall not be used for storing, packaging, selling gutka, tobaccos, or pan masalas. Yeah, these pan masalas have been a very good, not very good, but a big challenge for, and it was littering everywhere. So yeah, and this has worked a little bit, but not very much. There are some not good cars, but refreshments of the candies, they still come in, the plastic pouches, and they are still the problem. There's no change. And there's also a rule about this. There was no rule actually about the Tetra packs that we use nowadays. Like there are so many things that like the Tropicana, and there are so many things available here, like this kind of Tetra packs come. So there was no rules in 2000 about it, but in 2016 they came up with some guidelines around it, and it says the plastic sheet which is not an integral part of material packaging. Plastic wrapping should not be less than 50 microns in thickness. So this is very cleverly said thing, and we'll have to focus here on not an integral part of material packaging. Like these Tetra packs, they are mixture of multiple materials, sheets of different things, and they're very thin, and they are integral part. So there's no rule around it that how much it should, if it is not integral part, then it should be 50 microns thickness, but it doesn't talks about what should be the thickness if it is integral part. So there is, but there has been some improvements in it lately. We'll talk about that too. It's 9:23. Shall we stop it? And shall we continue it tomorrow? And shall we have some discussion around whatever we have learned so far? Yes, no?
Just a minute, sir.
I'm sorry?
Just a minute, sir.
Just a minute, okay? यहाँ लॉ वाले कौन कौन है, जरा एक बार हाथ उठाएंगे क्या, हैंड रेस करेंगे लॉ वाले? Only Varti Kavishya.
Sir, if I'm not wrong here, Go Green initiative, it was of Tetra Pak only, no? Am I audible? Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, you are audible.
Yeah, there was a kind of not movement, but sir, there was a campaign like long back. It has been 8 to 9 years back, I suppose. It was a Go Green campaign, if you remember. Go Green with
Okay.
Tetra Pak.
Yeah,
So it is the same thing which you're talking about?
I think so, but the Tetra packs are not good eventually because it cannot be recycled properly.
That six-layer packaging stuff you're talking,
Yeah.
that only, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
We came up, there was some hype about it, as the same hype we can see right now about biodegradable plastics.
Yeah.
There are some plastics which claim that they are biodegradable, but they're actually not,
Mm-hmm.
because they cannot degrade in natural condition. They need some controlled condition. And even in that controlled condition, it has been studied and by scientists and researchers and put multiple times. But again, it comes out as a small disintegrated pieces, even like going through like 3 or 4 cycles. Yeah.
Because
So,
it
yeah.
was launched by MCAN Health India Reliance की तरफ से, and it has उस time बहुत famous हुआ था ये slogan, कार्टून ले आओ क्लासरूम बनाओ.
Wow. So yeah, I think जिस समय हमारे पास जो टेक्नोलॉजी रहती है उसको हम लोग बढ़िया कर मानते हैं, लेकिन आगे चल के उसे क्या दिक्कतें होती हैं, वो जब दिक्कतें होती हैं तभी समझ में आती है बात.
Because it started 8-9 years back, like if I'm not wrong, 2011-12 में हुआ होगा. I'm not sure about the year, but it was back 10 years or supposedly. तो उस टाइम मतलब इसका बहुत ज्यादा हाइप था, टेट्रा पैक मतलब कुछ भी ये ले आओ उससे टेट्रा पैक, मतलब it was portrayed as कि your plastic or your stuff is being used for a better cause. You are contributing to a better cause. मतलब उस टाइम ऐसे ऐसे स्लोगन्स बहुत ज्यादा फेमस हुआ था. अभी भी if I've been searching on this topic for today, so I got across this Grow Green and that Blue Mountain movement. तो इसी में आई थॉट कि द सेम थिंग, कार्टून ले आओ क्लासरूम बनाओ ऐसे ऐसे करके, या फिर ये प्लास्टिक ले आओ सेल्फ नोटपैड बनाओ लैपटॉप बनाओ.
Yeah, but again, that is like one time. उसके बाद क्या, वहां से डिग्रेड होगा तो उसके बाद क्या बनेगा वो? Because that will not remain forever.
that I was making a short kind of presentation PDF on this topic. So tomorrow I will be presenting.
Nice, great. So yeah, I'm sorry to come. I'm coming back to Vartika Mishra, and there was one more.
Ved.
Ved, yeah, Ved.
And ऐसे
Malik-
था कुछ नाम. Where she went. Malika, हाँ Malika.
Ved, how are you? Are you any better?
Yes, I'm very better.
Okay, nice. So maybe I can share the presentation which I was doing today to you people.
Yeah.
And maybe can you take it on from there in the further meetings? Do you think any one of you would be able to do that? Or all three of you would be interested in doing that together as a team? Someone say something. Check email, share OTP, please. Okay, let me see. गौरव, I think आपको मिल गया होगा OTP.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
या तो अरे कोई बोलेंगे आप में से? वर्तिका, yes, no, maybe. Or you are not interested. Or are you available? Vartika? Vartika? ये हाथ उठा के कहाँ चली गई?
Sir, can you please repeat? She's typing in the chat box.
So I said we have the presentation that I was giving today. I want to maybe you people can present it and we can have a discussion around each slide. Or slowly and gradually we can learn this process and this thing. This policy on plastic waste, and maybe we can work on this with the new interns. उनको भी अगर पॉलिसी पहले से आप लोगों को तो मैंने सॉरी पॉलिसी में पहले बता नहीं पाया. We got engaged in so many more things. But शायद ये चीज पहले से पता होती तो हम लोग कैंपेन बेटर डिजाइन कर पाते. No, not tomorrow, in online meetings. ऑनलाइन मीटिंग्स में जैसे आज मैंने प्रेजेंट किया तो अगली बार आप तीनों मिल करके दो स्लाइड अगर प्रेजेंट कर दो या तीन स्लाइड, फिर हम लोग देखते हैं कितने स्लाइड्स बचे हुए हैं उसके हिसाब से यू कैन डू दैट. यस, नो, मे बी. और इफ एनीवन एल्स इज इंटरेस्टेड, आई डोंट माइंड. मैं सिर्फ आप लोगों को बोल रहा था बिकॉज यू वेर लॉ स्टूडेंट्स, सो ये आपके लिए बढ़िया होता. बट इफ एनीबडी एल्स इज आल्सो इंटरेस्टेड, दो स्लाइड समझाने के लिए, if anybody wants to like chip in.
Excuse me, sir.
Excused.
Sir, I've actually studied about the role of the CPCV and SPCV in our curriculum for the environmental studies. So, sir, I can help in giving the presentation about that two topics, sir.
Nice, great. So you take it over from Tuesday, right?
Okay, sir.
Cool. So or maybe you can restart it. So we will have our new interns also. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Who else would like to be a part of it? No one? Okay. ठीक है, कल कौन कौन आ रहे हैं?
I'm coming.
Yes, you are coming at 8:45, I know, or 8:30, I don't know.
Or 8 o'clock. I also don't know.
Okay.
What's the exact timing?
Okay, you
11.
guys have the
Yeah.
11.
Yes, yes. That's so appreciable time.
निशा आप आ रही हैं? जो लोग आ रहे हैं एक बार हाथ उठा लो यार। बस 3 ही लोग आ रहे हैं। 4। चलो गौरव को मान लिया।
सर 9 बजे आता हूँ, 9-10 बजे।
ठीक है।
थोड़ा सा काम भी सुबह में। ठीक है।
या जी 9 बजे से
Yes, sir.
ये कौन था वही? Anyways, so
Actually, उस समय आपकी आवाज नीचे से आई, उसके बाद फिर नहीं आ रही।
okay, okay, no
So-
worries. Here I have. या कुछ बोल रहे हैं क्या गौरव आप?
सर मेरे को कंटेंट चाहिए सर, वो लिंक्डइन पे अपलोड करने के लिए।
तो अरे यार हमारे फेसबुक पे बहुत सारा कंटेंट है, इंस्टाग्राम पे कंटेंट है, उठा के चिपकाओ।
ओके।
सेम ही कंटेंट होना चाहिए ना हर जगह।
यस सर।
गौरव, हम थोड़ा सोशल मीडिया से दूर रहते हैं। So I am not interested in LinkedIn.
लिंक्डइन में बहुत सारे बच्चों को फायदा करेगा उससे। So here I have 2 friends, both of them are lawyers in Patna High Court. Yeah, Akansha and Akash.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, sir.
So maybe अभी हम लोग शाम में बैठ के हम लोग बात कर रहे थे, इसी कारण से आपकी मीटिंग भी डिले हुई थी। So we all of us are sorry for that. But maybe in future they would be coming and आप लोग को भी थोड़ा अगर legally थोड़ा कुछ अगर mentorship चाहिए तो वो भी मिल सकता है, और environmentally legally तो they are already supporting us and they will be connecting with you shortly, like within a week or so.
Great, sir.
We having some any program, internship program or something like.
Yeah. So here are some law interns with me. They are like first year and second year. So guys, कल मिलते हैं फिर?
Yes, sir.
यस सर, एब्सोल्युटली।
Yeah. Good night.
गुड।
Good night, sir.
सर कल
Good night,
न्यू
sir.
इंटर्न्स भी आ रहे हैं क्या?
हाँ आ रहा है ना?
Yeah, एक और बात. Sir, can you share the location of Tarumitra in the group? I have dropped a message for the new interns in our group, but just share the location of Tarumitra.
I'll do that right away.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, sir.